What's going on, everybody? This is probably going to be the least attended pre-race poll that there's ever been. Can you guys hear me okay? Look for in the comments. Oh, night racing. All right, night racing. We have tire issues? Not quite sure. All right, cool. Looks like loud and clear. Yeah, what am I drinking here? All right, well, I am drinking the old trusty Two-Hearted Ale from good old Kalamazoo, Michigan. So hair's wild. No, actually, just got out of the shower here. You know, it was a rough night. I mean, it was a late night. I'm in Scottsdale hanging with my buddies. But anyway, we got some talking to do. But first, the poll. Cheers. Taking a pull. All right. Anybody super confident in anything today? Like, who's like, I know what's going to happen, or I know if there's going to be tire issues or not? Is there anybody that's really confident? I don't know how confident I am. That's for sure. Tire issues in the Xfinity race, yes. Daytime, hot. Stay in America. Eric, I'm going to kick you in the shin next time I see you. I'm not super confident, but let's just run through these and see if we can figure some stuff out. Kyle Larson. Okay, he pulled it. He's 4-1. I actually thought Larson should open shorter. Was anyone kind of shocked? I was shocked to see 4-1. I mean, yeah, maybe Bell gets there, but I thought Larson was going to open shorter. I'd have to say, I don't think 4-1's a bad price on Larson. Now, if there's tire issues, then yes, that's terrible. And I can't watch the U.S. Open right now, and that's very frustrating. So this is going to be a fast pull. Yeah, I think everyone has a light card. From what I talked to, I know that Zach from Highline Betting, he's really light. I have some Larson at 5. Not much, not much, but yeah, he's going to be out front all day. He's going to be first up pit road. Is he going to drop out of the top 5 at all? I mean, he'd have to make a mistake, which could happen, or he could blow a tire. I think he's going to be good. Blaney, this just does not seem like a Blaney track to me at all. Like, if you have to conserve your tires, that's not a Blaney deal at all. Qualified well, but the qualifying might have been a product more of the timing than it was anything else. Yeah, I agree. I agree on Bowman. Yeah. So Blaney, I have nothing on it nor against him. I am on Kyle Larson. I have some small matchups too. Yeah, Blaney's not very good at Richmond as well. I don't know. We'll see. Not high on Blaney. Josh Berry qualified really well. He didn't look that great in practice, but here's the thing with Josh Berry. He's one of those guys that can get better. He doesn't have as much experience in the Cup Series, and so he's a guy that early in the race might struggle and then kind of get better and better. So I don't think Josh Berry's going to go out there and lead every lap and win. Like, I don't think that's the case, but I do think he'll be around. I don't expect him to lose spots early and then kind of maybe figure it out late, like stay in the top 10 and then all of a sudden just kind of show up like Josh Berry, picking up a few spots, it breaks in the top 5, maybe like 50 laps to go or something. Yeah, that's 55-1's a good price on there. I'll get to Byron in a second, Alex. I don't think you're off there. I guess let's just go to William Byron since he qualified 4th. Why is that number so high? I mean, I'm not as high on Byron as I've been in the past. Ever since I called him Jimmy Johnson, he's been horrible, and he hasn't won, which are not very Jimmy Johnson like. Johnson likes to win and lead a lot of laps. He hasn't done either of those things. Yeah, I think, at what track would you say, other than, let's just say, super speedways, is Byron at 16-1 a bad bet? I don't know that he should ever be 16-1. Might have to nibble that. I don't hate that. Brad Keselowski. Brad didn't look good in practice, but I don't care about Brad in practice anymore. I mean, he's like Harvick almost. I think Brad's going to be pretty strong. I think if he's going to hang around all day and if these tires are an issue, like they don't last that long, it's Brad, Truex, and Hamlin. Like we saw this at Bristol, and we should not be surprised to see those guys run well and manage their stuff. Kez has taken a little bit. Yeah, he's taken a little bit of money, I think, in maybe some matchups and also in the outright market. I think he opened 14 down to 12 now. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's painted 12 across the board, or maybe 14. I think Brad's going to be strong. Chase Elliott. Or Chase Briscoe, excuse me. I thought Chase Briscoe looked good. I was under the impression that they were going to be shifting. Really, Brad top 5 is plus 210. There's some 16 to 1 on Brad. I just hate not being in my office doing my own thing. I'm at a buddy's place. We're watching the U.S. Open. It's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, everyone out there, by the way. Cheers. Happy Father's Day. Taking a pull. I'm out of my element. So there's still some 16 on Brad. I don't hate that top 5 plus 210. We'll go through who I think's going to finish in the top 10 here in a minute. Maybe that'll help. Chase Briscoe was kind of good on short run. He was one guy that did have fall off though. I don't think. I mean, he qualified well, but you're not going to be shifting. I do think that I would put Chase Briscoe in one of the group of guys that that is really good at shifting. Like he actually benefits. Like for him, Chase top Ford. I don't know. Maybe Chase. Maybe Chase. I don't trust the 14, but he did have fall off. The Brad Championship, I think he'll be there. Let's see, Kyle Busch. I mean, who knows what Kyle Busch is? Let's be honest. No one knows. If he goes out there and runs top 3, I don't think anyone will be surprised. But he also might be the first guy out of the race. I don't know. See my back? We're having internet issues here. My poop group. Kyle Busch, his outright price nice. There's a passing. If he ever steals transition, he could stay up. Tyler Reddick gets a good. Tyler Reddick had some good runs, strong runs. He's tired though. If you like Reddick when there's Yeah. Can you guys hear me now? I don't know what's going on here. I'm in a different room. I don't have my microphone set up here. I only have a screen now. Does this work? Um, okay, we're back. Well, thanks, Ostradamus. I appreciate that. Way better? Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to be flipping back and forth. So let's see if I can. I only have one screen here. So I got to see your comments. It's like this. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, we've been trying to do that. So we've been having issues all day. I know. This is a brutal. Sorry, what terrible content this is. But hey, we're going to keep her going. I don't trust Tyler Reddick at this place. I don't know that he looked good in practice, and there was some 14-1 out there. I didn't think that was a terrible number. I don't know. Reddick doesn't seem like a Reddick track, but I think anyone can get out front and win this thing. That's what I think. Let's see. Sorry, this is so hard. Chase Elliott. I think Chase is going to be good today. I think that Hendrick in general looks the best. We'd all agree with that. Well, okay, Gibbs is good too. Like there's two guys at Gibbs that look really good. I think Chase is going to be good. He actually showed some really good speed, like after 5 or 6 laps, like really good speed. So I like Chase, and we got some decent prices, and I don't know. He finishes races. That's important here. Like that you're probably a guy. Um, I'm getting so chirped today. That's great. I like Chase. I think Chase is gonna be good. Chris Bell. I don't know about Chris Bell today. Maybe. I mean, if here's the thing, if Chris Bell looks good, it's gonna be obvious. We are gonna know that he's coming to the front. Everyone's gonna live bet him. I don't know. The other thing though is Larson's got there leading laps. He's gonna take up a lot of that win equity at that, if he's, you know, 3-1 after 50 laps or something, or maybe he's even less than that. That's a lot of win equity that's going to be eaten up by Larson. So that's what's good that Larson's going to be out front, because we do think this is going to be a live betting race. And with Larson out front, you're going to get better odds on everybody. So, yeah, I agree, Corey. I agree. I don't know. I mean, I trust Logano. He didn't look great in practice, but I think if this turns a race where you have to manage your stuff, yeah, Logano can get it done. He can also find his way out front and stay up there. I don't know. I don't know about Logano. I have nothing on him, or I have nothing on him or against him. Now, let's move on because I don't have much on him, and I know the U.S. Open's going on, and I will get back to watch that. Denny Hamlin looked probably best in practice. And doesn't this just feel like a Hamlin track? You got to conserve your track's going to change. This has Hamlin written all over it, in my opinion. So, as for Joey, yeah, I think that the reason I don't mind that Kez over Joey is Kez looked a little better than Joey in practice, and it's not like I trust Joey more. Thoughts on Truex? We'll get there. I faded him a lot. Let's see. I think Hamlin looks best. This is just Hamlin track in my, yeah, this is just Hamlin track. Daniel Suarez, he actually looked pretty good in practice. I don't know, but do you trust Suarez? I don't trust Suarez. We're gonna get through some unknowns here. I don't know. Daniel Suarez, meh. Todd Gilliland, I think he'll probably race better than he practiced. He didn't practice that well. I did take him over Austin Dillon. Got a decent price there. I think Austin's really bad. Really bad. Chris Buescher, not a great practice. Will he race better? Yeah, but again, this does not seem like a Buescher type track. But I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. I trust women more than I trust Suarez. This is the best pre-race show. I agree. This is great. I don't think Kez is plus 115 over Logano anymore. Maybe he is, but I doubt it. Uh, Buscher wasn't great in practice. I think he'll just race well. Bubba did fall off. Not a Bubba track, in my opinion. When things go wrong and start to get sideways, Bubba's not your guy. Bubba's your guy with nothing on the line when everything's going well. When that's the case, he's good. Chastain can be good here. He also has the most experience here of any driver. I think he's got something like 17 starts between Xfinity and trucks. He's won here in the truck series. And I had him at 25-1. He didn't pass Tech, and my bet didn't pay out. Like, I lost that bet. I didn't fund it. I lost bet because I lost. AJ Allmendinger, I don't know. He kept the same fate as yesterday. Justin Haley. For some reason, I do trust Justin Haley here. Am I wrong? Am I wrong to think that I actually look at that? Oh man, is Justin Haley? What's his top 10? What do you guys think about Justin Haley? I trust him. Yeah, Ross. I don't know what's about you. I mean, well, I don't know. I like Haley. This is probably the worst Hocevar's looked in practice. Okay, Haley top 10 plus 550. Hang on a second. Cindric. Not a Cindric track, in my opinion. Like the opposite of a Cindric track. I actually took Bowman over him after practice. And then what happened with Bowman? Just, I know. Wow, that's a good price, Robert. I travel every now and then. I do have I take care of stuff here in the States. That's why I'm on the road. Also bad. I don't think Cindric's going to be good. If I had to pick someone not to finish the race, it's probably Cindric. Michael McDowell, again, not one of those, not a McDowell track. I don't know. And didn't show me a lot in practice. No speed. Gregson, I don't know. A weird practice for Gregson. Cindric versus Bowman. That's on the screen. It's a screen matchup. Let's see. Gregson, I don't know. Maybe he could get to the lead. I don't trust Gregson here. I don't trust him. Like, I feel like if you want Gregson, you take him to win, but you don't take him in matchups. I don't think that this is a place where he conserves it, works his way up through the field, and then I don't know. He could be good. Let's see. LaJoy. We're going to skip LaJoy. Harrison Burton, not good. But not good ever. Zane Smith showed some consistency, but not enough speed to work his way through the field. I think there's only be a few cars that can pass, right? I mean, I don't think that there's going to be a ton of people that are be able to pass. Ty Gibbs, he got a little better in practice, but he wasn't great. And I don't know. Let's see. Kaz Gralla going to skip. Ryan Preece. Don't you feel like this is a Ryan Preece track? Like, I'm giving him way more credit than I should have, I think. Or I should. I just think he's going to be good. I think that Preece going to be decent. Even though it didn't really show me much in practice, and he doesn't show me much week to week. Yeah. Let's see. Preece has won here before. Good point. Hemrick, slow. Truex, so slow. Like, I don't even know what's going on here. I faded him with Larson and Hamlin when, odds kind of popped right after practice. I don't like Truex today at all. I think I expected him to qualify poorly. He qualified poorly. Didn't think he was going to be good. My thoughts on Busher. I'm not high on Busher today. Not high on Busher. Eric Jones probably looked like the slowest car in the field. Eric Jones, slowest car in the field. Faded him with Gilliland for a crumb after practice. Like, um, Byron's minus 118 over Truex? Where? I mean, um, Byron is minus 118 over Truex. I like that. Bowman. I thought Bowman was going to be incredible. I thought Bowman was going to be incredible. I'm shocked at how bad he qualified. I think Bowman could win the race if he gets out front somehow. I don't know how he gets out front. You're gonna need something funky, like he's gonna have to stay out during green flag stops and get a caution, you know. But you need to make sure that they stay out much longer, so that way the people behind him also take tires. So, yeah, I think Bowman's gonna be good. I have him in a matchup, but he's got to get there. And by the way, the leaders will be coming fast. Yeah, what a world. Byron's the worst HMS car. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think just HMS is really strong. I think it's HMS, Hamlin, and Bell. I mean, I think Bell's going to be good. Everyone thinks Bell's going to be good. I don't know. I don't think I'm as high on Bell as everyone else. Yeah, Bowman. Yeah, Ross, good point. He has to qualify. He typically runs well when he qualifies better, but his car looks really good. And I think if you're confident in your car, you know you can drive it in a little deeper. You can maybe get underneath someone and make a pass. So, um, oh, lines are moving quick, huh? John Hunter. I'm not. Why am I not high on Bell? Uh, he obviously has a good stall. I think it's going to be hard to pass. He's going to have to do something. I don't know that we can just drive through the field. Yeah, a lot of squirrels, man. Back there with the squirrels. I know. Well, and maybe there's probably a few people that bet that. We have a decent amount of people in here. I don't know how many people are in here. 476. Yeah, the best pre-race show. Maybe one day I'll start like a Discord and then we'll just mess with odds makers. We'll just everything I say, just bet the opposite. Yeah, let's talk about the day to night transition. Let's talk about that. I think the track is going to change. I think one of my concerns. Wow, Kez thought that they're going to be able to pass tonight. See, I disagree. I thought as speeds go up, usually the margin of difference is smaller. What you want is like slower speeds, because the higher the speeds means more on throttle time and more grip. Whenever there's more on throttle time, there's less variance in lap time, and you need variance in lap time in order to make passes. So I don't think there's going to be as much passing later in the night. Still going to be 90. Huh. Okay. That's just going to be hard to pass. Yeah. I mean, last week I was happy to oh, hang on here. I forgot. I have to give out a bet. Todd just texted me, tell my buddy to pay my internet bill. Yeah, it's a joke. He has YouTube TV and we're trying to watch the US Open. It keeps cutting out. And if you know my friends, we have money on the US Open and it's not fun. Not looking good for passing. I don't know. Let's see here. What do we got? All right. So I'm just going to run through the top 10. Does anybody have anything else? I'm not super optimistic. I have not bet that much at all on this race. It's going to be probably live. Imagine being a bettor and not paying for. I know. Well, he doesn't do it for a living. He's got another job. Let's see. Okay, top 10. Larson, Byron, Brad, Reddick, Elliott. I'm going to throw Bell in there. Hamlin, Ross. Uh-oh. Bowman, Kyle Busch, maybe Justin Haley. I think Justin Haley's like a 12th, 13th place car. That's why you're getting a plus payout. I think that's kind of my top 10. Well, I don't trust him, but I still think he's a top 10 car. Briscoe, maybe, yeah, Briscoe. I trust. I don't think hosts of our top 10 this week. Yeah, odds for chaos versus Larson dominance. The other thing is when you get yeah, I don't think Logano. Well, maybe Logano, I guess, but I'm not a big Penske guy here this week. I'm just not. I think the driving style you need to have. I think that Logano has a better style to be up there. I don't think Blaney finishes the race. I don't know why I think that. I don't think Blaney. This is just not. This is Blaney blows a tire. That I don't know why I think that's like the first time I've actually thought about that. No, I had Brad in the top 10. That may be the first time I've ever just had a feeling about a driver blowing a tire. I just now he's probably gonna win the race now. Um, but I don't know. I got nothing. I don't like Blaney tonight. Uh, someone explain better what I'm trying to say about Blaney? Maybe is that a thing? I don't like Blaney tonight. A winner, and I can't say Larson. All right, well, winner. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm pro Blaney. Okay, I'm not saying fade Blaney. This is not me calling my shot. And again, I remind this for all the stupid people out here. We're trying to figure out what the right bets are. I'm not giving picks. I'm telling you what I think is going to happen. And I've been wrong before. I've been wrong a lot. I just want to be generally right about things. So, um, that's weird. Kez over Logano is still plus 115. Interesting. My winner. Okay, my winner's Hamlin. I think Hamlin can't go wrong there, right? Hmm. That's a good point, Cygnus. I would agree with that. But aren't they all heavy sim environments now? Aren't they all? I don't know how you simulate the pavement or the bullshit repave they did. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Race and RAS. All right, anything else? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would agree. That's good, but I still think Byron has a good price. Larson, Reddick, Elliott winning. Exposure to Denny top 5 plus 140. Oh, I mean, I think all those things are going to be accurate. I do think Kez outright is worth it. I think we also could see Larson just lead a ton of laps. Cindric is probably more trustworthy than my Wi-Fi. I think it's a disadvantage. There's a reason it's a backup. Like, could you imagine if the backup cars were faster? Like, there has to be a reason. And if you've been to like a race shop and you've seen some of these scans, the cars are a little different. And especially when the field is so narrow, like the margin of difference is so small. Think about it, there's a reason it's a backup car. So I do think it's a problem. Now, if it comes down to conserving your stuff and Adam Stevens staying out longer and having fresher tires at the end, then yeah, he could win. I don't like Denny top 3 plus 170. No, I don't like that. There's still value on Elliott Reddick with books. Corey, I think no. I think the track widens out if the temperatures are warmer. I don't, yeah. I have nothing on nor against Ty Gibbs, but I feel like he has kind of the same fate as Blaney. Should we do who blows a tire? All right, let's do it. Here's who I think blows tires tonight, or has an issue, a tire-related issue, or and this is just me guessing. This is not. I mean, okay. I think Chase Briscoe. Blaney, Ty Gibbs, Martin Truex Jr. I think one of those guys will not finish the race. Kyle Busch, Chris Bell. Those are also really high. Yeah, if Chris Bell goes out, I'll be okay with that. Barry also adding Suarez. Oh, I don't know. All right, well, I'm gonna go watch golf. Who's leading? DFL pick. My DFL pick is Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex Jr. Yeah. It, he just seems to have like I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. Rory's one up. Oh boy. Yeah. Gibbs. Yeah, Gibbs is learning fast though. Cygnus, I agree with that. I agree. Well, everyone, sorry about the internet. I'll be back home next week. Loudon next week, right? Top 3 betting track. Top 3 betting track. I love Loudon. Thanks, Kyle. Yeah, a little two-hearted. Yeah. Yeah, Bryson. Bryson's a little off today. So, all right. Well, good luck, everybody. Cheers. Taking a bowl.